afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to the Suburban Proletarian. Today, I just have a short amount of time, and I want to do another unboxing. I want to get it out of the way because I promised the person who provided the watch that I would do so. And full disclaimer, as per YouTube's policy, I need to disclose if the video that's being produced is sponsored content, and I guess that is technically true today. I'm not being paid for this review, therefore I am not being paid to produce a positive review. I was asked if I would be willing to test and review a watch by a company I had never heard of before, Infantry Watch Company. But it's better for you to see it than for me to talk about it. So let's go take a look at what's inside this box. Specifically, this is the model number MD-026 from Infantry, and it's actually branded with their sub-brand MDC, which I think stands for Momentary Design Concepts or something like that. It's a cardboard box inside with pretty much the same crap on the back of it, and it just has a lift-off lid. There is a fairly simple user manual here, and the watch is just in a plastic bag, and there's an infantry dongle with the infantry eagle on the back there, and here is our watch. As you can see, it's got a quartz movement in it. It's ticking 1 time per second. This is advertised as being a Japanese quartz movement. As you can see, it's a pretty standard field watch style. We've got a chapter ring, which is marked with the 60 seconds. We've got our normal hour markers, and then we've got 24-hour military time on the inside there. Down at the bottom, it says Luminous, and I will go over that in just a moment, and water resistance 50 meters, and the MDC brand name on there, which is apparently a sub-brand of Infantry. This is advertised as being a stainless steel case, and admittedly in the photos, it did not really look like a stainless steel case. It looked like a plated base metal case, and it certainly is plated. Again, this seems to be a theme recently. It looks like it's titanium nitride coated, but it does appear to be bead blasted stainless steel. I don't see any egregious tool marks. Everything, all the flats and the bevels and everything seem to be very well executed. The finish is all nice and matted out. It's hard to find any cosmetic problems with the watch. This is a mineral glass crystal. You're not going to get sapphire at $22. The second hand doesn't hit all the pips exactly correctly, but it's a $22 watch. And I have some fairly expensive, or have had some fairly expensive quartz watches that really didn't hit the pips any better than this one does. It's mounted on a NATO strap. The eyelets for the prong on the buckle seem to be sonically welded or melted somehow. It has a fairly substantial feel to it. The stainless steel buckle looks pretty good, and this is black PVD plated just as the case is to match. The stitching looks good and solid. No complaints there. And we've got a press-on case back. That's not too impressive, but it's not a huge detriment. We've got a little bit of a nail nick there for getting in with a case knife to pry the back off when the battery needs to be changed. There are 2 stickers on the back. There's a protective decal, and then this, which I think is a quality control decal. And there's really not a whole lot of information there. Momentary Design Concepts by Infantry. So give me a moment to go kill the lights, and we'll take a good look at the Lume on this watch, because it's fairly impressive, especially for a watch at this price point. So there's the Lume. The room is not completely dark, as you can see, and I did not take a flashlight and charge this up. This is as luminous as it got from the fluorescent lights over my head just in the few minutes I've had it out of the box. It's glowing quite nicely. But for camping, for knocking around on the weekends, for vacation, this really does look like a pretty nice watch. So anyway, that's about all I've got to say about it for now. I'm going to start wearing it, and I will come back to you with a review a little bit later. For $22 with either a Seiko or Citizen movement inside, and pretty impressive build quality from what I can see at first glance, I don't really see how you could go wrong with this watch. I'm going to get this watch on my wrist. I'm going to wear it around a little bit. I'm going to wear it to work. I'll maybe wear it while I'm working on remodeling the bathroom. And we'll see how it holds up. And I will report back to you. And when I do that, I hope to see each of you here then. Later, guys.